Dawn of a superpower, setting the stage. What makes a nation a superpower? Is it military might, economic dominance, or cultural influence? Perhaps it's a combination of all three. Superpowers shape the world for better or worse. They set the rules of the game, influence global trends, and inspire both admiration and fear. America's path to superpower status is a fascinating tale, a journey marked by revolution, innovation, and global conflict. From its humble beginnings as a collection of colonies clinging to the Atlantic coast, America rose to become a global colossus. This transformation didn't happen overnight. It was a gradual process, fueled by the sweat, blood, and ingenuity of generations. It's a story of triumph and tragedy, of unity and division, of ambition and sacrifice. This essay will take you on a 10-minute journey through American history, exploring the key events and factors that propelled this nation to the forefront of the world stage. From the American Revolution to the Cold War, from the Industrial Revolution to the digital age, we'll examine the pivotal moments that shaped America's destiny. So buckle up and get ready for a whirlwind tour of American history, a story that continues to unfold even today. A nation forged from colonies to independence. America's rise began long before it was called America. European powers established colonies along the Atlantic coast. Colonists brought diverse cultures, beliefs, and aspirations. A distinct American identity emerged, yearning for self-governance. Resentment against British rule led to the American Revolution. Led by figures like Washington and Jefferson, colonists secured victory in 1783. The United States, founded on liberty and equality, began its journey. Industrial might, the engine of growth. The 19th century witnessed a technological revolution that would transform America from an agrarian society into an industrial powerhouse. The Industrial Revolution, which began in Britain, soon spread to American shores, fueled by abundant natural resources, a growing workforce, and a spirit of innovation. Factories sprang up across the Northeast, producing textiles, steel, and other manufactured goods. The invention of the cotton gin revolutionized the South's economy, while the steam engine powered new forms of transportation, connecting distant corners of the nation. Railroads, in particular, played a crucial role in America's expansion and economic development. This period of rapid industrialization brought about significant social and economic changes. Cities grew at an unprecedented rate, attracting waves of immigrants seeking new opportunities. The rise of factories created a new working class, leading to labor movements and demands for better working conditions. America's industrial might, fueled by technological innovation and a growing workforce, laid the foundation for its future economic dominance. The nation was on its way to becoming a global economic power, but challenges and conflicts lay ahead. World War I, a reluctant giant, enters the fray. For much of its early history, America adhered to a policy of isolationism, avoiding entanglement in European conflicts. However, the outbreak of World War I in 1914 tested this policy. The war, which pitted the Allied powers, including Britain, France, and Russia, against the Central Powers, Germany, Austria-Hungary, and the Ottoman Empire, had a profound impact on the world, drawing in nations from across the globe. Initially, America remained neutral, but a series of events, including German submarine attacks on American ships and the Zimmermann telegram, a secret diplomatic communication in which Germany proposed an alliance with Mexico against the United States, ultimately led to America's entry into the war in 1917. The arrival of American troops, fresh and well-equipped, tipped the balance in favor of the Allies. The war ended in 1918 with the defeat of the Central Powers. World War I had a profound impact on America's global standing. It emerged from the conflict as a major military power and a creditor to war-torn Europe, signaling its growing influence on the world stage. Section 5, the Roaring Twenties and the Great Depression: Triumph and Tragedy. The decade following World War I was a time of both great prosperity and deep despair for America. The Roaring Twenties witnessed an economic boom fueled by technological innovations. However, this era of prosperity came to a crashing halt with the stock market crash of 1929, which ushered in the Great Depression. The Depression, the worst economic downturn in modern history, had a devastating impact on America. President Franklin D. Roosevelt's New Deal programs aimed to provide relief, recovery, and reform. The Roaring Twenties and the Great Depression highlight the cyclical nature of economic booms and busts. Section 6, World War II, the Arsenal of Democracy. As Europe descended into chaos once again with the rise of Nazi Germany and the outbreak of World War II in 1939, America initially remained neutral. However, the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941 shattered any illusions of isolationism. America's entry into the war transformed the conflict into a global struggle between democracy and tyranny. The nation mobilized its industrial might on an unprecedented scale, becoming the arsenal of democracy by supplying arms and munitions to its allies. American soldiers fought bravely on multiple fronts, from the beaches of Normandy to the islands of the Pacific. The war also witnessed the mobilization of American women on the home front, as they took on factory jobs and other essential roles traditionally held by men. The war ended in 1945 with the defeat of the Axis powers. America emerged from the conflict as a global superpower, its military and economic might unmatched. However, the world was now locked in a new kind of conflict, the Cold War. Section 7, the Cold War, a battle of ideologies. The Cold War from the mid-1940s to early 1990s was a geopolitical struggle between the United States and its allies, representing democracy and capitalism, and the Soviet Union and its satellite states representing communism. It was fought through espionage, proxy wars, and a nuclear arms race. The Cold War shaped American society, foreign policy, and culture. Anti-communist paranoia led to McCarthyism, targeting suspected communists. It also led to military alliances like NATO and the Warsaw Pact, dividing the world into two armed camps. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 marked the end of the Cold War and the triumph of democracy and capitalism. The legacy of this conflict continues to shape the world today. Section 8, the Space Race, Reaching for the Stars. The Cold War extended beyond Earth's atmosphere with the space race, a competition between the United States and the Soviet Union to achieve superiority in spaceflight capability. It was a race fueled by national pride, technological innovation, and the desire to demonstrate scientific and military prowess. The Soviet Union struck the first blow in 1957 with the launch of Sputnik, the first artificial satellite to orbit Earth. This achievement shocked the United States and ignited a national effort to catch up. The establishment of NASA in 1958 signaled America's commitment to winning the space race. The race culminated in 1969 when American astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin became the first humans to walk on the moon, a defining moment in human history. The space race led to numerous technological advancements that have had a lasting impact on our lives, from satellite communications to weather forecasting. More than just a competition, the space race captured the imagination of people around the world, inspiring generations to dream of exploring the cosmos. Section 9, Economic Powerhouse, Innovation and Free Markets. While military and technological achievements played a crucial role in America's rise to superpower status, its economic might has been equally important. Throughout its history, America has been a land of opportunity, attracting immigrants from all over the world seeking a better life. The free market system, with its emphasis on competition and innovation, has been a driving force behind America's economic success. The government's role, while evolving over time, has generally been to create a favorable environment for businesses to thrive, with policies that encourage investment and entrepreneurship. America's vast natural resources, its skilled workforce, and its spirit of innovation have all contributed to its economic dominance. The nation has been at the forefront of numerous technological revolutions, from the Industrial Revolution to the digital age, constantly adapting and reinventing itself to maintain its competitive edge. However, America's economic success has not come without challenges. Income inequality, access to healthcare, and the impact of globalization are just some of the issues facing the nation today. Section 10, America Today, Challenges and Opportunities. As we enter the 21st century, America stands as a global superpower, its influence felt in every corner of the world. Its military might remains unmatched, its economy is the largest in the world, and its culture, from Hollywood movies to Silicon Valley startups, has a global reach. However, America today faces a number of challenges, both domestic and international. Politically, the nation is deeply divided, with polarization and gridlock hindering its ability to address pressing issues. Economically, income inequality continues to widen and the middle class is shrinking. Internationally, America's role as a global leader is being challenged by the rise of China and other emerging powers. The global war on terror, climate change, and cyber warfare pose new and complex threats. Despite these challenges, America remains a beacon of hope and opportunity for many around the world. Its commitment to democracy, freedom, and the rule of law continues to inspire. Section 11. The future of a superpower, a legacy to define. What does the future hold for America? Will it maintain its position as a global superpower, or will it cede ground to rising powers? The answer, as with most things in history, is complex and uncertain. America's future will depend on its ability to address its domestic challenges, to adapt to a rapidly changing world, and to forge a new path forward in the 21st century. It will require leadership, vision, and a willingness to embrace change. More than ever, America's destiny is intertwined with that of the rest of the world. The challenges facing humanity in the 21st century, climate change, global pandemics, terrorism, require global cooperation and leadership. America has a unique opportunity to shape the future, to promote peace, prosperity, and human progress. Whether it will rise to the challenge remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: